Everybody, Nodak Tinker here. I'm just sitting in the shop looking for something else to do. I'm at a place with the pontoon where I'm good with it. I'm not going to be working on it anymore as of now. I might do some stuff later. Well, what I am going to be working on is this stuff, black walnut. I've got I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. Maybe. Yep. Maybe you can see it. Anyways, about halfway down, it starts to bow, and I don't know if I can get my hands on a joiner to use for the day or not. But I'd like to turn this black walnut and this. Sorry, my garage is not even close to being done yet, but this maple into a table. I have come up with a few designs. I've got, come on now, got a ton of dust all over everything. This would be representing black walnut. This little thin strip right here would be representing maple, another thin strip of black walnut, and then big rips of maple with mitered corners. My drawing sucks. I've gone through a few different designs. Drawing sucks still. And the chevron design, and I think the chevron design looks the coolest, but this black walnut is really good looking. Let's see what we got here. I mean, look at these swirls in this. And granted, all this is going to get sanded, but this is curly black walnut. It's not cheap, and I just fear that if I rip it, down into smaller strips to do, chevrons with, I'm going to lose some of that character. So, I'm probably going to end up keeping it in wide planks. Maybe do, a chunk here to about here, so, I don't know, maybe 3 feet. And then another one from there to right when that light starts, right there. And make that the centerpiece. And these are 7.5, 7.25 inches wide, so that would be 14 inches across. And then do a thin strip of maybe a 1/2 inch all the way around in maple, a thicker strip with this second board of dark walnut all the way around, and then finally ending it with that 3.25 inch maple going all the way around and coming up with legs. Not sure. But before I dive into this, I've got a few other projects. Like this. This right here is a stool that I'm making. I'm kind of carving a butt print into it a little bit. It's also black walnut. It's mighty pretty. You can't see all the details in it because I've got so many heavy grooves. I'm using this grinder with 36 grit sandpaper to just hog away as much of the material as I can. And I'm going to end up putting it on a base. I don't know, I might just use a rolly chair because I kind of want to roll around the shop on it. I have come to a conclusion that I am going to use dowels for connecting the dark walnut and maple table together, just for the top, just for a little bit of extra added stability. And I do have a friend who's got a drum sander who's going to let me run it through there. Probably going to use, not probably, I am going to use semi-gloss, just Ace style lacquer, spray on as many coats as I deem necessary. I am a big fan of Titebond glue. I prefer Titebond 2, interior exterior water resistant. In my opinion, it tacks up quickly but gives you enough time to set your piece. I've also got this project here. I take tree roots and kind of turn them into stuff. And this one I've had for a little bit. A few of them that I made in the past, which I'll link some pictures in here. Yeah, you see those there. They're offset and they're goofy and they're really hard to find a shade for. So this one, I'm probably going to end up nipping some more off of this arm and tucking this arm back some, and maybe this one as well, and just kind of refining it in. You know, take some off of this one and just squeeze it in a little bit, if you know what I mean. But I think it would be really cool. I took and cut off the back of it with my chainsaw, so that way it'll sit up against a wall, like if this, my hand is representing a wall, and then it won't dominate a table. The other ones that I made in the past just absolutely take over a table. They're so big, they're so massive, it's too much to ask. So this is going to turn into a lamp. I'll have a little fixture coming out of the top, and I think I'm actually going to make my own shade for it. I'm not 100% sure. I might be able to find one that looks good on it, but it will be a beautiful piece when it's all done. Look at all those little burls and gnarly spots and cool things. Some people say that that right there kind of looks like a bear that's been, I don't know, fell out of a tree or something. Got kind of a nose and two eyes, a little goofy, but anyways. So these are the next 3 projects that I got going on. These are the next things that I'm going to be tinkering on. Like I said, I'm putting the pontoon away for now. I'm satisfied with the results that I've gotten. There has been some loose talk about potentially making a 2-man pontoon in the future. But so far, so good. So, I'm going to keep grinding away at this thing. You know what? I just looked down and realized I have a rolly chair right here. Let's see how this thing works. Ho 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 ho! Hey, I could take that right off of there. Maybe have a little backrest on there. I don't know. Well, maybe that'll be a project in the future. Build a backrest out of black walnut. We'll see. I've got a few chairs sitting around that I could pull parts off of, or might have a buddy weld up something for me. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to get this thing to where it fits my butt. And go from there. All right. Till next time.